Nordic Innovation Summit. Thank you to the organizers for conducting the third Nordic Innovation Summit, this year virtually. I'm happy to be a part of this. The relationship between the United States and Norway is strong. So are the ties to the state of Washington. The overall state of digitalization in Norway 2020 is solid. Norwegian society is built on fundamental values, such as human rights and right to privacy. These are values we must ensure when embracing new technologies. We are open to testing new solutions and works within public-private partnerships. We see new technology as a driver for innovation, growth, and modernization of our society. Together with the Nordic countries, we top the European Commission's Digital Index of 2019. We have a strong foundation in our nationwide digital infrastructure. Fast and reliable connectivity, access to data, and artificial intelligence is vital to develop and automatize businesses. And as you all know, all businesses are now tech businesses. In Norway, we have many examples of this. Fish farms now depend on 5G networks and artificial intelligence to grow their businesses. We have also allocated our very own fjord to test autonomous ships for the industry. The data center business is also growing, and Norway is well positioned to take our share of this growth. We have scalable, cost-efficient, renewable energy, as well as reliable digital infrastructure. And we welcome, amongst others, Microsoft's 2 data centers in Oslo and Stavanger. Another example is how Volkswagen is running its most demanding high-processing computing crash tests in a Green Mountain data center placed in an old mine in Rjukan. Rjukan, which is a cradle of Norwegian hydropower industry with roots going back more than 100 years, where Norway took a significant bet on the hydropower industry. This innovation from so many years back has served Norway well ever since. Earlier this year, we launched a Norwegian strategy for artificial intelligence, an example of how the government is taking responsibility and leading the way in our digital transformation. Right now, we are working on a white paper on how to stimulate for the data-driven economy and how to further strengthen the digital infrastructure. So, how is this accelerated digitalization helping us deal with the COVID-19 crisis right now? All countries need to find the right balance between health issues and the economy. For the economy, free and rules-based trade is essential. We are in this together. And this pandemic is challenging for all of us, but also creates opportunities for innovation, new sustainable solutions, and the reinforcing of processes already underway. Our response have been data-driven, leveraging a high degree of home digital access for work from home and homeschooling. Although Norway was a highly digitalized country even before the outbreak, we have in the last couple of months witnessed a rapid increase in the use of digitalized services. You could say Norway has been express digitalized. It will be interesting to see how much of this development we will be able to keep going post-COVID-19. The speed of innovation we are seeing in health tech is inspiring. And both Nordic and US companies has a lot to bring to the table here. Some examples are the national tracing app, Smittestopp, and tools for remote doctor-patient consultations. Our Norwegian data registers are also of huge value in the IA health research. Now the question is, where do we go from here? I am sure businesses are able to adapt to new realities. The motivation is high for working out new solutions in these unprecedented times. This pandemic has shown that we are able to do more work from home and how digital infrastructure is essential for our society to function. The increasing rates of video conferencing, Netflix and other streaming platforms, and the immense load of online working from home is driving more investment in the data-driven industry. The MOU between Innovation Norway and the state of Washington is a great example of our vast cooperation and common interests, such as the oceans and their potential. I am confident that together we are able to accelerate the technology and innovation needed to work through this crisis and move forward. A big thank you to the organizers for conducting the Nordic Innovation Summit virtually this year. It's more important than ever that we get together and work together. And next year, I hope we are able to meet in person. Thank you.